Hi, this is Chris McClune. Welcome to this installment of Fire Apparatus and Emergency Equipment's Truck Tours. Today I'm here at the Abington Township Fire Training Facility with Lieutenant John Gearhart of the Weldon Fire Company located in Glenside, Pennsylvania. We're going to talk today about some of the unique things Weldon did when it spec'd out this 2010 Pierce Quantum behind me. John?
Thanks for coming out and touring our truck, Chris. Today we decided to show you our 2010 Pierce Quantum. Inside, one of our debates was the seating, whether to go 3 and 3 or 4 and 2. We opted for the 3 and 3 with the seat belts to get guys easy room to be able to maneuver and get their belts on, as well as air packs. We also did all of our mounting of radios, meters, and our camera, easy access for the guys so they can get them out, get them in service, and be ready to go when they get on location. Our mask bags are located above the seats for the guys to be able to reach up and put them in service. We've also mounted flashlights 2 and 2 on each side in between the guys to be able to get everything they need while seat belted in their seats safely. Up above we have EMS compartments. We store all of our road vests, flares, traffic cones. Over here we have an additional meter and a hot stick up top. The cabinets give us easy storage for all of our stuff in a safe place in case of an accident. Chris, we opted to go with the Hale 2,000 gallon a minute 2-stage pump, as well as a foam system that we put on the truck. From the pump panel, you can access almost everything. We have our lights to access our scene lights from each side, the generator power for our Homatro unit for both sides, also our generator unit to engage and disengage right from the pump panel. Engine 302 is equipped with 9 pre-connected lines, including our booster line. We went with the Minuteman pack with 2 200-foot 1 3/4 lays, 1 coming off of each side. Up top we have a 250-foot 1 3/4 pack for your further home set off the street. We also have a remote deck gun here. The remote control is mounted with a receiver on top of our deck gun. It allows the ability to put it up and put it in service quickly without having to get anybody on the roof of the truck. You can also see we have a cord reel coming off of here that we have coming off of the other side as well. It gives us easy access to get up to the front of a house without having to get guys in traffic dragging it around the truck. Chris, for the lighting, we opted to go with the LED headlights as well as the Weldon light package. We did a road array on the front and the Freedom Series light bar up top with dual stacked lights. We also opted to do an LED scene light mounted to the front, as well as LED scene lighting on the side of our truck. By going with the LED scene lighting, we were able to drop our generator down from a 15K generator to a 10K and save us money on the generator. Okay. Our 2 front bumper lines are donut packed, so they're easy to get off. One man can put these lines in service. The front is our trash line or our auto line at 100 foot. On the right corner, we have a 150-foot attack line for residents located close to the street. We have a front 5-inch intake over here with a drop-down bumper. This was something that Pierce had done for us. We saw it out at the show and we really liked it. It keeps everything neat and clean on the front bumper, easy to get to, easy to put in service. We have a 15-foot pony length of 5-inch stored in here, as well as spanner, wrenches, and a mallet. We laid out the truck with 2 sides in mind, one side being rescue, the other side being firefighting. Our first compartment on the driver's side is for the engineers. We have all of their mounted adapters here, as well as our controls for the light tower in here. We have a night scan light tower. We also have 2 cord reels on the truck, mounted on each side of the truck to keep guys out of traffic. On this side we have the box mounted in the engineer's compartment. On the other side it's mounted on the pump panel. This is our water rescue compartment, complete with vests, helmets, and throw bags. When you move into the rear compartment, this is our vehicle rescue setup. We have a little giant in the rear. We have step chocks, hoses for the Homatro core, junkyard dogs, step chocks, wheel chocks, Down the bottom, a combi, a cutter, and a gas-powered unit as well as oil dry. In addition to the gas-powered Homatro unit that we all have on the truck, we also opted to go with a roof-mounted pump from Homatro with a port on the front bumper. This is our port mounted on the front bumper of the engine. These ports are able to be mounted anywhere on the truck. We decided to mount it in the front bumper so we could nose into a vehicle rescue to pop a door quickly, or if we needed to get a line off the truck at an auto fire to do a hood. On the officer side of the truck, once again we have our pre-connect 1 3/4 lines. This is the 1 3/4 designated to come off this side. On each side of the truck we have axes mounted. On the other side, TNT tools. On this side, a married couple. Glick Fire Equipment did all of our mounting of our equipment. They did a very nice job for us. The officer side of the truck is set up for firefighting. Our first compartment back has our extinguishers mounted as well as lighting. Down the bottom on the rollout, we have 2 more extinguishers as well as our positive pressure fan. Easy to roll out for 2 guys to grab it, lift it down, and put it in service. Our next compartment back, we have our apartment pack as well as overhaul equipment up top and a bag of adapters for our apartment pack. In our rear compartment, we have hand tools up top, a swing out board mounted, as well as more equipment on the rear side of it. Down below we have hand tools, a bag of hand tools, a sawzall, a circular saw, and then our chainsaws mounted down the bottom on a pull-out tray again. In the rear of the truck we have our 5-inch line that feeds into our HUMAT valve, as well as our 2.5-inch line that feeds into a blitz fire. This tray slides out for a fireman to be able to get it out waist level, lift it up, wrap a hydrant, or get that blitz fire and put it in service quickly. By putting it away in the back compartment, we've saved wear and tear on the blitz fire as well as the HUMAT valve from all the dirt and all the debris that flies up and covers these things in the back. Keeps it nice, clean, and simple. Up top in this well that we have above the cab, we were able to fit our light tower, 2 cord reels, 1 coming off of each side, once again to keep guys out of the street and out of traffic. We also have our 10K Harrison generator. Our deck gun is remote mounted, which you saw on the pump panel. So instead of having guys climbing up the truck, everything can be done from down below. The only reason to get up top is to switch out the heads from a fog to a straight stream. Chris, as we touched on before, this is the Homatro electric pump that we have mounted on the roof. It's nice because it's able to withstand the elements and be outside, so it didn't need to take up compartment space. You're able to run multiple ports throughout the truck. We chose to go with 1, but you have the option of mounting multiple ports throughout the truck and putting them in service quickly without having to drag this pump off the truck. It's easy to put in service. We have on the pump panel a switch that turns the pump on. You can also access it from inside the cab and turn it on for easy use.
Well, this brings us to the end of our first installment of the Fire Apparatus and Emergency Equipment Rig Tours. I'd like to thank Lieutenant John Gearhart for taking some time out today. As you can see, it was a pretty sunny day, so he'll be looking forward to some air conditioning in a little while. I'd like to thank John for coming out and giving us a tour of the truck. As you can see, Weldon did some unique things with the truck. Some things were kind of standard to all pumpers. Hopefully everybody who's watching learned a little something. If you'd like me to consider doing your rig, please send me an email at Chris M as in Michael, at penwell.com. That's Chris M at PENNWELL.com. Again, my thanks to Weldon and for John Gearhart for coming out today. Thank you much.